friends, in today's video I'll be showing you how to install Windows 11 on a legacy hardware where Windows 10 is coming to end of life. So now we have to use Microsoft is enforcing us to use the Windows 11 going forward. And Windows 11 is not getting installed on all the hardwares, so there is a minimum requirement for the Windows 11 installation process. So in today's video I'll be showing you how to bypass minimum hardware requirement. There are many methods to install the Windows 11 on a unsupported hardware versions. But these are the two steps I'll be covering. Like we'll be using a third-party tool to create a bootable USB and install it, bypassing the minimum requirement. And the second method is by editing a registry value while we are installing Windows 11. And as per the Microsoft guidelines, these are the minimum hardware requirements for the Windows 11, and minimum is RAM should require 4 GB of minimum RAM. Windows 10 and Windows 11, so there's a lot of changes here, so old hardware will not support. So I'll be guiding you how to install the Windows 11 on the older hardware, even though if you have a 16 GB or 16 GB of disk space, RAM less than a 4 GB, and we can bypass the TPM settings and UEFI boot order as well. So for that, let's go to Microsoft first and download the ISO. So I'm going to google.com. In that google.com, I'll be typing Windows 11 downloads. So I'm going to the first link where it is microsoft.com software downloads. So in the first link, so if you want to create a USB installer media, you can use this one, second option, but I'm downloading a ISO. So I'm selecting a Windows 11 multi-edition ISO. Download now. So in this process we have to select the language and region. So I'm selecting English. Confirm. So here it creates a temporary download link, and this link is valid for 24 hours of time from the time it's created. So mine will get expired by this time. So as I already downloaded this ISO, I'm not using this one to download it again. The whole process I'll be configuring a Windows 11 on a VMware Workstation 16. So let's jump onto the VMware Workstation. Let's create the Windows 11 VM. So I've selected the Windows Workstation 16. I'm not selecting any ISO image for an operating system to be installed. I'll select that later on. Here I'm selecting a Microsoft Windows and Windows 10 64-bit. Next. Location of the files I'll be storing in my D drive. and labeling this virtual machine name as Windows 11. I'm selecting a BIOS, not changing anything here. Next. Here I'm taking a RAM as 2 GB, but for Windows 11 the minimum requirement is 4 GB. I'm not changing anything here. I'm taking a 60 GB of drive. So it got created, VM got created. Now let's mount a ISO to this. So now let's go ahead and mount the Windows 11 ISO. I have already downloaded the Windows 11 ISO. It is at this location. I mounted it. Putting it. So ISO. So here we are keep selecting a language, English. Install. So here setup is starting. When I click don't have a product key, and let's do add a product key later. So I'm selecting the Windows 11 Pro edition and clicking next. So here it says like PC do not meet the minimum system requirement to install this version. So to bypass this, so from here it will not proceed further. So what I'll do is I'll go back and I'll add some registries. So on this, at this point we have to just select shift and F10, so we'll get a command prompt open, registry, and go to head key local machine, system, setup. here we'll be creating a new key. So here under the start we have to create a new key and label that key with the LabConfig. Make sure it is case sensitive. Under the LabConfig, create a dword. So first we'll be doing a TPM bypass. BypassTPMCheck. It's a case sensitive. In a bypass, we have to use the B as a capital letter, uppercase, TPMCheck, and change the value to hexadecimal value to 1. So next we are doing one more. We have given a lesser RAM, so we are doing a BypassRAMCheck. We'll change the hexadecimal value to 1. So we are creating one more. We have bypassing a secure boot. I have selected the boot. We have to change the we have to bypass the security boot. So bypass secure boot check, hexadecimal value to 1, and then I'm bypassing one more thing, storage check. Bypass storage check, changing the value to 1, and last but not the least, I am bypassing a CPU check as well. So bypass CPU check, set it to 1. So all these are changed to 1. Make sure everything is case sensitive. For the reference, I'll give these values in a description. Now close this window, close this. Now I am selecting Windows 11 Pro. Next. So you see here, the difference is earlier we got a hardware requirement not met. Now it went through because we have changed the bypass. We have changed the registry saying like bypass these checks. Next, custom install. So hard drive, and it starts the installation. Thank you guys, thank you very much. I'll come up with the next video very soon. Please do subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much.